Boy, oh boy, I just watched the first 6 episodes of the Maul show in one sitting, and I'm gonna tell you, it is one of the best pieces of Star Wars media that I have seen in a long time. I know I started watching it late, but today I decided that today was gonna be the day I was gonna behold my eyes onto the glory of the Maul show. And I know it sounds like I'm glazing it, and I kind of am, but the show is really just, it's really good. Today I'm going to be going over my thoughts of the show so far, what I expect to see in the future, what I hope to see in the future, and the missed opportunities that they had. If you enjoyed today's video, remember to leave a like and subscribe. And I know it's not a lore video like I've been doing the past couple weeks, but I am still going to release a lore video on Friday. So you will get this video and you'll get a lore video on Friday. Anyways, grab your blue milk and enjoy the video. There might be a little bit of spoilers, but I'll warn you guys before those are. They'll most likely be at the end of the video when I start talking about the things that they missed. Let's start off with the things that they did well, because they did a lot of things well. First thing that I think that they knocked out of the park was the animation. You probably saw it in the trailer, and if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. The animation is absolutely beautiful. The amount of detail, the new lightsaber animation, just everything that goes into it is just, it's magnificent. And I saw some people online complaining that they wished that it was more of the simpler Clone Wars style, like with the lightsabers, because if you haven't seen the trailer, the lightsabers are basically, they're more of a flickery style, kind of like Kylo Ren's lightsaber, and I think it looks cooler. I think it looks great, but I saw some people saying that they wish it was more of the, just a normal plasma blade that we saw in the Clone Wars show. But I'll throw up some examples of the amazing animation in the background right now so you can see for yourself the glory that I just watched. Everything from the lighting, and very oddly enough, the sky detail, like they have some shots that will like pan up to the sky, and the sky art is just really, really good for some reason. Like you wouldn't expect it. Like it's not something that you would think would make a big difference, but when you see like a very colorful and very like, I don't know if diluted would be the right word, but very saturated sky, it makes the whole scene just look so much better. It makes the whole environment just like tune into the emotion that they're trying to give you. Yeah, I know I mentioned it earlier, but the lightsaber effects, man, they are just beautiful. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but in Maul's lightsaber, they actually incorporated, I guess this isn't graphic design, but sounds, but they incorporated Sam Witwer, the Maul voice actor, his screams into Maul's lightsaber design. So when you hear it swing, when you hear that whoosh noise, his screams are actually like edited into them to make it more exaggerated. And it's more prominent in some scenes than others, but I still think that was a really cool inclusion, and you know damn well that was Sam Witwer's design. Another thing that they did really well, which you'll notice as soon as the show starts, is the music. The music is phenomenal. It gives you those like a prequel trilogy vibe of just like the fighting scenes. You get hints of prequel music already, like you get some Duel of the Fates hinted in there. Definitely, okay, so I'm sorry, I'm going off a side tangent here. Maul's entrance in the first episode, okay, this is gonna be also a little bit spoiler, but Maul's entrance in the first episode is absolutely amazing. Like I got chills all on my body, on my neck, on my spine. I got chills everywhere. The entrance was sick. You get a hint of Duel of the Fates in the background as he enters. It's just chef's kiss. As soon as I saw that, I knew that the show was going to be good, okay? But not just for that instance. You get a little bit of Order 66 music kind of sprinkled in there. I don't know if you guys caught that, but it definitely was some Revenge of the Sith music sprinkled in there as well, and it's just so good. It adds so much to every scene. It's just magnificent. The animation paired with the music, it creates a setting that you know Dave Filoni created it, and you know Sam Witwer worked on it, because it's exactly what we saw in the Clone Wars. Speaking of Sam Witwer, another thing that was absolutely phenomenal, not just Sam Witwer, was the voice acting. Every single character has an amazing voice actor, especially Brander Lawson, which is the main detective guy, the head guy trying to find Maul. And his voice, I don't know what it is, it's just very soothing. It's very deep and rich, kind of like Sam Witwer's voice, but obviously not an antagonist, which is, okay, I'm going off on another side spin here. Gosh, I need to, I'm too excited. I'm too excited to tell you guys, bro. There is no antagonist and there is no main protagonist, unless you want to consider the Empire an antagonist, which I guess that's a fair point. But ignoring the Empire, there's no proper antagonist or protagonist. Like they're both on the same side, which now that I think about it, the Empire would be a proper antagonist, but ignore the Empire, okay? It's mixed. Like you don't know who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. You could see it from both sides, which is how Maul has always been, and that's why I've always liked Maul. He's always in the gray. He's a gray character, you know. He shares the same enemies that the Jedi have, but he has different ideals. There's almost 3 different sides. Like there's a protagonist, an antagonist, and then like a pro-antagonist, like somebody who shares both views. It's in the middle, and then it's like, it gets really complicated, but it's cool, and I love it. But yeah, man, Sam Witwer specifically just killed it with Maul. It's just, every time you hear Maul's voice, you'll understand if you've seen the show. Every time you hear Maul's voice, it's just like, it gives you this feeling of Maul, like this, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so, it's so specific to Maul that you get when you hear his voice, and it's just incredible, man. It's really just something else. Also, the characters, the character depth. You know, a 10 episode, 20-minute series, you don't have a lot of time to like add a lot of character depth. It's really hard to make you feel attached to the characters. It's really hard to make you feel like and care about the characters within that short time frame. But even after 6 episodes, I care about the characters. I care about Docky. I care about Devin. Which are the 2. Okay, this is where we're gonna start getting into spoilers. So if you don't want to get spoiled, you know, click off the video, bro. Go watch this after you watch the show. Docky and Devin are 2 Jedi Knights, and they get hunted by the Empire and Darth Merrick, which is an Inquisitor. I care about them. It's only been 6 episodes, and I've seen a lot of animes where, you know, you get 50 episodes in and you still you're like, I don't care if any of the characters die. You don't get attached to the characters. But in Maul Shadow Lord, 6 episodes in, I'm pretty damn attached to the characters. It's like, well, definitely Docky. Docky is a G, but this leads into something else that I'm going. It's a ramble video. Okay, you know, I know this isn't going to be for everybody, but this is a ramble video, so you're just going to hear me ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble. Controversial take here. Well, I don't know if it's controversial, but Docky and Devin low-key screwed over Dawson and his son, I don't remember his name, when they entered his house. Because they got found anyway. They got found literally 5 minutes after they tried to find a refugee camp or a refugee place inside Dawson's house, and it was for nothing. Like, okay, they stayed there for like 3 minutes. They were protected for like 3 minutes, and then the Empire came. So all you did was put Dawson and his son in danger. That is all you did. You achieved nothing. And is that the Jedi way? Oh, I don't think so. Like, why would you do that? If the Jedi way was really thinking about others, you wouldn't put others in the situation risking death because they were helping you, the Jedi Knights. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you don't want to steal a vegetable, but you're willing to put a father and a son on death row just to protect you? Like, it's kind of, it contradicts itself. The Jedi ways, or at least the Jedi ways of Docky and Devin, it doesn't really make sense. But besides that, I think they're pretty good characters. Besides, like, you know, obviously them putting an innocent father and son in harm's way. Now we'll get into, well, there wasn't really anything objectively negative about the show. Like, pacing was fine, story was fine, characters were fine, everything was pretty good. Well, actually really good. But they did have some missed opportunities, or at least things that I wish to see, in my opinion. To be fair, it is only the 6th episode, so for some reason they could just pop out everything I want to see within the next 4 episodes, but some of the things I wanted to see weren't in there. And first things first, that was flashbacks of Maul. I wanted to see Maul's past that they cover in the comics with Sidious, when he gets picked up from Dathomir, when he gets brought to Korriban. Like, all this stuff I wanted to see an animated version flashback, because they covered Darth Maul's like entire early life in comics. When Maul was a baby, when Maul got picked up from Dathomir, I want to see that stuff. I want things that they haven't showed before in film in the show. I want them to do that, because it's specialized about Maul. It only makes sense that you have a Maul flashback, or at least a couple Maul flashback scenes to when he was Sidious's apprentice. The next missed opportunity, well, it's not a missed opportunity. I'm like 80% sure that it's coming, because at the very end of episode 6, which is the most recent episode at the time of recording this, it is revealed that the Inquisitor kneels down before Darth Vader and tells Darth Vader that, you know, Maul is very dangerous and they located him and it's for sure him. And if you watched my YouTube short talking about what I wanted to see in the Maul show, I said I wanted to see a Vader versus Maul fight. I'm like 65% sure that that's happening, but we haven't seen it yet. And if it doesn't happen, that is a big missed opportunity. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you for listening to me ramble. There will still be a lore video. I just wanted to make a video and talk about things that I liked and just my thoughts on the Maul show. I know it's probably not going to do very well new viewer wise, but if you watch this, I appreciate it. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. And I'll see you guys at the end of this week if you're watching this, like the release day, I guess. But yeah, that'll be it. See you guys later. Goodbye.